make it fast.
The lovely smell of all my fruit of evolution.
A change of
Let's have fun. Going against wind.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Bloom from ashen shell. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Crimson blossom.
Where are you going?
It's getting fun.
How pathetic.
Fruit of evolution.
Like frigid death.
Reborn from ancient roots. Vitality, sower. Hands off my friends. Going against wind. Fruit of bask in the sunlight. Sprout of budding seed. Don't run. Keep the dance going. The lovely smell of all my prey. Fruit of evolution.
Like frigid death.
Let's have fun. Pruning. Leave it to me.
Stay behind me. A change.
Bloom from ashes. Struggle harder. Entertain me. Keep trying. The lovely smell of all my prey. Crimson blossom. Going against wind. Going against wind. sunlight. The fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Going against wind. Hands off my friend. Oh, the fruit of evolution. Oh.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Bloom from ashen shell. Don't run. Keep the dance going.
A change of perception.
Bloom. Luminous energy. Glittery void from ancient roots. The lovely smell of all my prey. Oh, struggle harder. Entertain me. Let's have fun. Vitality sour. Hands up, my friend. Fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Sprout of budding. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Grafting, suffer. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Leave it to me. Bask in the sunlight. Fruit of evolution.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade. A change of perception.
Let's have fun. Roll for me. Life is in everything.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Bloom from ashen. Struggle harder. Entertain me. Going against wind. Going against wind. Hands up, my friend. Listen, fruit of evolution.
A change of perception.
Let's have fun. Vitality sour. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Notice it.
Stay behind me, like frigid death.
Struggle harder. Entertain me. Crimson Blossom. Oh, let's have fun. Leave it to me. Fruit of ever luminous energy.
Stay behind me. You stay back. Lotus pervade.
Reborn from ancient roots. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Crafting, suffer. It's getting fun. Keep dancing. Interesting. Blue.
Stay behind me, like frigid death.
Bloom from ashes. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Crimson Blossom. Croon, leave it to me. Bask in the sunlight.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Sprout of budding seed. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Bloom. Reborn from ancient roots. Struggle harder. Entertain me. Let's have fun.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Bloom from ashen shell. It's getting fun. Let's have fun. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Keep dancing. Leave it to me. Notice the life is in everything.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Sprout of budding seeds. Vitality. Struggle harder. Entertain me. Let's have fun.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Reborn from ancient roots. Keep dancing.
How pathetic.
Fruit of bask in the sunlight. Blow for me.
Stay behind me.
Don't run. Keep the dance going. Crafting, suffer.
Not with me. Frozen blockade.
Bloom from ashen shell.
How pathetic.
Luminous energy. Listen up. The fruit of
Withering vines. And I can keep like frigid death. I can keep going.
Bloom. Hands off my friends. Hopefully, we'll...
One with the sound. In flames. Sever. Take form. Cross cut. Sever. Make it fast. Make it fast. One with the sound. In flames. Down with the curtain. Together we vanish. One with the sound.
Fruit of life is in everything. Photosynthesis.
Together we vanish. Be reduced to cinders. Make it fast.
Fruit of evolution.
Together we vanish. Take form. Make it feathers and incinerate. My blade. Check me. You will obey. One
Bloom.
with the sound.
Bask in the sunlight. Listen. Fruit of evolution.
Together we vanish. Sever. Take form. Let me be there for everyone.
Gotcha, didn't I? Fancy running into you here. Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza, but my goodness, these portions.
Did you hear what the Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library? A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem? They say it was their last work, written aboard the Pilgrim sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
Shh, quiet. They're criminals. We best not mention them in public.
Shh. That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna. Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society. Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity. Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think. Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests. Friends, it's been too long. I gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinascita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. Then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poets' Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened? Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser. By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poets' Society's last work. Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later. Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you. So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before. She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour. In her world, poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
On the tapestry of times, strum my strings for the endless dance of time. To fly is not to flee, but to journey towards the dreams. All the hopes will set us free from doubts and fears deep within. Let the sunrise gild our wings, let the twilight soothe our
Follow the song to find
the
her.
sky were forever wild and free.
Rover! Carlotta! It's been too long.
You really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little. When I was a child, whenever I passed by Ciaccona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Back then, Ciaccona's family conducted the Order's choir.
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling. But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Anyway, the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music? Oh, so you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 Sharp, and then, poof, out pops a monster. Let me see. It should sound something like this. About that, Sharp Rover. I know, right? We should suggest to Miss Margarita that she add new signage. Sing with civility. It starts with us.
Can we discuss restaurant etiquette later?
Of course. But I still need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours. The Golden Anthem. That name should never be spoken. They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
Don't worry. This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Fine. From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Rinascita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta. If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Rinascita.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure. I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping. Then we have a deal. Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
They are just like the ones that attacked us in the restaurant.
Wonderful sound.
Crosscut.
Sever! Great! Thanks for watching! You will obey! Nowhere to hide. Leave it to me!
What is the fruit of life is in everything?
Thanks for watching! Listen! The Trio of Destiny! Ooh, the pitch is low. Good. Listen up, sound.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves? Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest. In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination. Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder. Let's find out what the true story really is. This is a realm created from melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life. No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before, but now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives. Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone, but is shaped by the interpretations of its readers. Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna. But still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence. Yes, someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article? Daemons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps They have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced. Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority.
Dua, tiga. Pos.
Quit the chit-chat. Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you.
Hear that? A twinkling star just tinkled to the ground.
Plan with convention, then conquer.
The divinity may foresee the future of the world, but I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow. It's a type of vocal exercise. Want to join me?
Leave it to me. One is the sound. Together we vanish. Beckon the divine flames. Triumph through shadow. You will obey. One
Leave it to me.
sound.
Luminous energy.
Together we vanish. Take form. Mind's eye. My blade yearns.
One with the sun. Fruit of evolution.
Together we vanish. Sever! Who's the caged bird now? Take full. Triumph through sacrifice.
One more time. Down with the curtain!
Blue! The fruit of bask in the sunlight.
Together we vanish. Take full. Plan with convention.
I see my way clear.
The divinity, isn't it amazing what miracles words and music can bring? It's a type of vocal exercise. Want to join me?
Welcome to Rosemary's Apothecary, where your perfect potion awaits.
Plan with convention. Then conquer.
The divinity may foresee the future of the world, but I doubt they can predict which song people will play.
The moment at hand, this very moment, is the best of our lives.
Leave it to me.
Beckon the divine flames. Perish in flames.
No hesitate, none shall whisper. Last chance. One
Blue!
sound.
Bask in the sunlight. Fruit of
Together we vanish. Feathers and sinews. Take form. Be reduced to sinews. Mind's eye. Make it faster.
One with the sound.
fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
Together we vanish. Take form. My blade yearns.
Checkmate. You will obey.
Keep it together.
Last chance.
Leave it to me. Fruit of evolution.
sunlight.
Together we vanish. Sever! Who's the caged bird now? Take form.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
The divinity hook, a mandolin made from a cookie jar, and a maraca made with a water bottle filled with beans. Amazing, right? We define what a musical instrument is. Performers never worry about being out of tune when expressing genuine emotions.
Wind guide me. One with the sound. Divine grace.
Watch out! Luminous energy.
Together we vanish. Perish in flames. Hide its feathers and sails. Sever! Beckon the divine flame. You will obey.
Leave it to me. Listen, fruit of ever take full.
One with the sound.
Bask in the sunlight.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Sever! Who's the caged bird now? My blade yearns.
One with the sound.
Fruit of evolution.
One with the sound.
Fruit of evolution.
Together we vanish. Divine grace.
Take form.
Mind's eye.
You will obey.
Blue.
Divine grace.
Bask in the sunlight. Fruit of evolution.
Together we vanish. Be reduced to cinders. Take form. Crosscut. Sever.
One with the sound.
Huh? I can use some fertilizer.
Down with the curtain. One together we sound.
Sever. Take form. Beckon the divine flames.
One with the sound.
Fruit of luminous energy.
Together we vanish. Take form.
None shall whisper.
Leave it to me. This is fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight.
Together we vanish. Who's the caged bird now? Take form.
One with the sound.
Roll for me. Yeah, photosynthesis.
Down with the curtain.
Keep it together.
Blue. Moldy. Going against wind.
Together we vanish. Feathers and cinders. Step forward. Plan. Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Leave it to me. One with the sound.
Life is in everything.
Be reduced to cinders. Make it take form. Mind's eye.
You will obey.
One together we vanish. Beckon the divine flame. Sever!
Leave it to me. One with the sound.
Bask in the sunlight.
Together we vanish. Take form. My blade yearns. Mind's eye.
None shall whisper. Keep it together, endure and defy.
The fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
One together we vanish. Who's the caged bird now? Take form. Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.